Hey guys, it's Sean here from Sean Burgess Fitness, and in today's short video I'm going to be showing you how to blast your arms for the ultimate sculpted look. All you need to do is keep watching this short video, make sure that you're at home with a little bit of space and you don't need any equipment whatsoever. So this is all body weight and it's proven to give you great effective results. So just keep watching. Okay then guys, so our first exercise to try and really tone and build up those arms is tricep dips. It's a classic exercise, it goes back 100 years, much longer than me, but it still works and it's still the most effective. Why? Because you combine all three heads in the tricep into one move. And if you do your research, there's only a couple of exercises you can do which does that for you. So all of these cable exercises where you just pull in ropes and pulleys and things like that, then you're only really isolating one part. A dip does everything, so it's effective, it works, and you can do it at home with minimal fuss. You can just need your body weight and maybe a couple of boxes or a chair or the edge of the bathtub, as long as it's not wet or anything like that. All right? So it's nice and easy to do. Your hands are going to go underneath your shoulders. You're going to make sure your palms are facing back away from you. You've got two ways of doing it to start. You can either go knees bent, which is a little bit easier, or you can go straight legs. Okay, we'll go knees bent for the purposes of this video. All right. Next thing, once you're in position, you need to push your chest up. You need to pull your shoulder blades back and down. Stay looking up as well with your head, because as soon as you drop, you're going to round your back. All right. So head up, elbows in. Okay, and you're going to go down, aiming to scrape the edge of your box, chair, bathtub, whatever you're using, and try and keep your elbows in. All right, so we're going to hold our breath on the way down and breathe out at the top. Most important thing is maintaining your posture and making sure we try and keep those elbows in. Keep those elbows in, we're going to be working the tricep muscles a lot more, particularly obviously what we call the medial tricep, which is the one right above the elbow, which is the hardest part to hit. And this is why you need to make sure that when you're doing your dips, you can get your arm to about a 90-degree angle to make sure you work the muscles in full, okay? Tempo is really important, as you can tell, and what you're looking to do each time you come up is almost curve back towards the box slightly. So you're just getting a little bit of an angle in your back, so you're almost pushing back towards your elbows, and then that way you're really going to feel your tricep muscles burning. If you maintain that tempo, I guarantee you do not need to add a weight to you, and even just with your knees bent, it's going to really kick in. You're really going to get great results. So 10 to 15 reps, that's number 10. That's the first exercise. Right then guys, so the next exercise is wide push-ups. Okay, you're probably thinking, well, that's a chest exercise and it's gonna, really work a different muscle group to your arms, and you're right. However, if we keep our elbows in and really focus on our form and pushing for our triceps, you're gonna feel it here as well. Okay, so we're gonna make sure that we set ourselves up at shoulder width. You can either go on your knees or off your knees. I'll show you both. And then as we go down, just to give you a quick demo, we want to make sure that we keep the elbows almost scraping against the side of your shirt so that you really bring those tricep muscles into play. So before we start, we want to pull the elbows and the wrists in, pull your shoulder blades back and down, and then make sure if you're off your knees that you're on the balls of your feet. Okay, hold your breath on the way down, breathe out at the top. So, and breathe out at the top. Keep scraping those elbows in against your sides and aim them back towards your hips so that you can really feel those tricep muscles working. So 10 to 15 reps. Maintain your posture, so keep those hips in line with your shoulders. And if you are struggling, not that I am, obviously, you can go on your knees and push through, like so. I can guarantee this will definitely catch up. I can feel it, you'll definitely feel it, and it is proven to give you a great workout all round, but especially through your arms and through those tricep muscles. And there you go. So then guys, the next exercise, we're doing closed grip tricep dips. So we've already done these once, but we had a shoulder width hand position. Now, what we're doing is bring those hands right in. So you should be able to almost look through your hands and see a little gap between your thumbs. That's where you need to be. Not touching and not too wide. So a little gap between the thumbs. The other way to think about this, if you're putting your hands on the front line of someone's shoulders, that's going to be your same position when you do your dips. So what that means is, when you're lining up, your hands need to go basically almost underneath your bum, so they're underneath you, and then you need to take your position from there. So once you're ready and you're happy, pull your elbows in, lift up your chest, keep that head up, and make sure you're going down with control, holding your breath, and pushing up like so. So obviously the close grip, as opposed to being wide, allows you to hit a little bit more of what you call your medial tricep, which is that bottom part of your arms. Also just puts a little bit of different stress just through that muscle itself, so it just makes it a little bit more challenging. And then the other little challenge you find as well is harder slightly to keep your elbows facing in, so it becomes more of a challenge to try and do that. Try and make sure you keep pushing back towards your box, towards your hands, and maintain that tempo. And breathing out like so. Push through both arms as evenly as possible. If you've got a dominant side, don't let it do all the work, and make sure you get to 10 to 15 reps, like so. Okay, and guys, the next exercise we're doing push-ups again, but this time, like our dips, we're taking that close grip hands position. So remember, little gap between the thumbs, and keep the hands straight, elbows facing in. So line yourself up so that your hands are basically underneath your sternum, so underneath the middle of your chest. Okay, we want to pull those elbows in before we get going, and make sure we keep our chest over our hands. Okay, so this is good. Again, we're going to really hit the tricep muscles. I recommend going a little bit wider with your feet so that you can actually maintain your technique a little bit better. All right, so if we're going off our knees, and then just remember, you're almost aiming to get your middle of your chest to your thumbs and the middle of your hands. So hold your breath all the way down, breathe out the top, and keep that nice 2 seconds up, 2 seconds down tempo, and keep pushing through. Just be on the balls of your feet, obviously when you're off your ground in terms of your knees. And if you're struggling, like all the rest of them, we can go down to the knees, and even if you're halfway through the set, finish off that way, keeping those elbows in, scraping against your sides, and breathe out at the top. Remember, 10 to 15 reps, and then get ready to move on to the next exercise. Right then guys, we've reached the end of the video, and if you're feeling that you've still got another 5-10% left in the tank, we're about to take that away from you. So a little cheeky burnout that you can throw in at home. You don't have to do this, but if you want to, then all we're going to be doing is some walking dips on your bench, your step, your bathtub, whatever you're using, okay? So you're going to start with your hands wide. You're going to go down as we've been doing in the video, get to the top, walk your hands in, go down close grip, walk your hands out, go down wide grip, and I want you to keep going until you literally cannot do any more. So it doesn't matter if that's 5 reps, 10 reps, 20 reps, probably not 50 reps, but just see how many you can do. And then once you really do hit that brick wall, you've got nothing left in the tank, and your arms really will feel twice the size and feel probably the best you've ever felt them. So just keep going, keep walking those hands. You can even jump between, but probably at this point, trying to jump isn't really going to happen. And then just keep going until you literally have to drop and your arms are like concrete, and we're done. So there you go, that's the end of your arm blast video with us. Thanks for watching.